Hello, Internet. Let's do a shot with Molly Jean, one Whoaman band. Alright, calm down, everyone. That's enough. That's enough. Welcome, everyone, to the very first episode of Let's Do a Shot with yours truly, Mr. Linhardt. I am ecstatic to have my very first guest with us this evening. No, not yet. Let me introduce her, everyone. Let me introduce her first. She's a local legend, a one Whoaman band. Please welcome Molly Jean, one Whoaman band.
Hello, Mr. Linhardt.
Wonderful to have you on this evening.
Thank you for having me.
First things first. The show is called Let's Do a Shot. So I would suggest, let's do a shot. Now, don't get too excited. In honor, you know, I'm in love with one of your bandmates.
Oh, really?
Always have been. And don't pretend like you don't know.
I know.
But I've got a thing for Tootsie's, your drummer. Don't be jealous.
I'm not jealous.
And I also know that her favorite beverage is Jim Beam. So tonight, in honor of my secret love,
Whoa.
we're drinking some Jim Beam. Now, for those of you playing along at home, this is the point in which you can pause the video and run out to your local store and purchase a bottle of Jim Beam
Do it.
so that you may do a shot with Molly Jean, one Whoaman band.
Ooh.
How you been, Molly Jean?
Well, I've recently developed a sty in my eye. And, it kind of sucks. You know how you get those? Those styes?
No.
Peeing in the road.
You developed a sty from peeing in the road?
Yep, that's how you get styes.
Okay, when did this happen?
Well, about 2 weeks ago, or maybe even a week ago, I felt like somebody punched me in the eye, and I thought, oh, I probably just got drunk and forgot about it or something, And then slowly, the inner corner of my eye started to swell up and pus and pulsate and itch, and it was a sty, and I said, I knew I shouldn't have pissed in the road.
Well, that's what I was asking, is when exactly you pissed in the road. Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's do a shot.
All right.
I like that with coffee.
Mm.
I learned that from you.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Jim Beam?
Jim Beam and coffee is one of my favorites.
Oh,
So when did you pee in the road?
all the time.
Oh.
And I'm feeling good.
So, Molly Jean, you've been in Missouri for 2 years?
On and off my whole life. I was born in Warrensburg.
Well, that is legend, and I just wanted to confirm it, but you were gone for a while, and then you came back. But
Yeah, I always
recently,
leave.
Molly Jean, one Whoaman band, has been in the Kansas City area.
Oh,
for
yes.
what?
Yes,
Like
that's
2,
true.
3
I
years
forgot that's
now?
what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little over a year, I'd say. Yeah. It's been a lot of fun. I was just thinking about Kansas City on the way up here and how much I like it. But I never go and hang out there. It's like a go and play a show and then go home.
Well, why not?
Money.
Because it costs money?
Yeah.
You know, there's lots of interesting things to do in Kansas City that do not
That don't
cost
cost
money.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm learning more and
No,
more about
I
it
know,
every day.
I know. And I try to go up, before the show and do these activities, and I see a lot of cool things, like First Fridays.
Activities?
Yeah. Like the fire twirlers and, like, the people in the street. This
Right.
is mostly just First Fridays.
Have you ever done that in the street?
Not at First Friday, no. I have played in the streets before. I'm actually going to the Keys here shortly. And I'm going to go to Key West and do some busking.
Busking?
Yeah, playing in the street.
Okay. I knew what that meant because I'm highly educated. However, our layman's terms for the rest of the audience, busking is playing your guitar in the street.
Mm-hmm.
Continue.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So, you're excused. No problem. Yeah, I
shot.
played, oh my god. I played, wait a minute, you do a shot. I'm not doing a shot.
Alright, continue.
I played in the street of Duval Street in Key West.
Mm-hmm.
And people are just, there's more of it on that street, you know?
Right.
And so I don't know, it was just cool. People like it. They walk by, fucking throw 20s in there. Oh, I can't probably cuss on this show.
No,
you can do
cuss
the bleep,
all you want.
Do the bleep button.
We don't need a bleep button.
Yeah, but you should.
It's on the internet. We can do shots and
but you
cuss
should.
and.
Hey, have you guys heard that song, Shots?
No.
I wouldn't have never heard it, but maybe I shouldn't say this on the internet. She might see the video. Never mind. I'm not going to talk about that story. I just remembered I wasn't going to tell. She said, Don't tell anybody about this. And I was just about to tell the whole world the story that I wasn't supposed to say. But it has to do with that song, Shots, and a lap dance. And that's all I can reveal.
Okay. I can make that happen.
But it's like the song's like, shots, 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 shots. And like, there's just this booty in my face. And I'm like, oh my God.
So, you have had a really busy summer. All of a sudden, you are rocking like docking, some people would say. You're playing all kinds of shows. You've got a brand new CD right here. It's not brand new. It's been out all summer. I've been enjoying it.
It's getting kind of
old.
old.
Look at there. Molly Jean Hillbilly Love. I don't think it's that old, really. It seems pretty new. I just opened it today.
You know, that doesn't...
Smells new.
That doesn't look like me anymore.
Look at that.
I think I got a little more rounder in the face.
Yeah?
Yeah. I didn't make any New Year's resolutions or anything. Like, everyone's going to the gym and stuff. You know? Like,
right.
Fuck that.
and where can people purchase this? Oh yeah. Yeah.
I have something exciting to talk about.
Yes. An announcement.
Yeah.
Oh man, scoop!
Yeah.
Give Mr. Linhardt the scoop. Give it to me.
For real. Okay. So I applied. Like, this is like, you know, say a lawyer got accepted to like Harvard or something, or some really cool school. This is like equivalent for me. I applied for Pandora, right? And they emailed me back and they're like, you know, we get all this music in and we don't accept, most of the time we don't accept the music.
Right.
And I was
There's
like,
sticklers over there.
I was
Pandora.
like, oh, just, you know, I'll just give it a whirl. Why not, you know?
Right.
Just a little, do one of those. And I waited, and they said it would take like a couple weeks or something for them to get back to me. And I never heard back from them. And I was like, you know, that's cool, whatever, no big deal. And I got accepted. Isn't that cool?
All right.
Yeah.
All right. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Pandora. So you're officially a rock star now.
Is that what that means?
Yes, it does. Actually, I've looked up some non-rock stars on Pandora, and it always says, "This is not a major search. You want to listen to Beyonce?" No, you're a rock star. You're a rock star. So people will be able to Pandora you in like 4 months once all the red tape is cut and the lawyers are done talking.
They have what they call a musicologist. And the person that sits there and they like match your genre with like another genre.
Yeah, they take their time.
And I was like thinking, man, that would be the dream job.
Wouldn't it?
Like, and then they said, and then we have to send it to our senior musicologist. And I was like, you know, like, what does he look like?
Think
like,
about all
and
this
they acted like there was only one. They're like, and then after we do this, we have to send it to our senior musicologist.
The top dog.
Like, what? Whoa. I don't think there's only one. But
It would take a while to get to that point, and to get there, you know, would be glorious because you wouldn't have to listen to any shitty music anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guys on the bottom
Yeah.
barrel. Oh, imagine what they have to go through.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. That's funny.
Well,
Because
those guys listen
anybody
to
can
you.
submit. Anybody.
They decided that's not shit. We'll go ahead and push that up to the man.
Yeah, I thought that was
You
really
should feel
cool.
very proud about that.
I was happy. A lot of bands that I like are on Pandora.
Of course.
You know, Left Lane Cruiser's on there, Hill Stomp, Bob Log, Reverend Peaton's Big Damn Band, Scott H. Byram. And then they have like all the classics too, and it's Pandora.
Well,
but
what do you think about you're not getting paid for that, right?
Well, I did sign up for this royalties thing that they sent me when I got accepted.
See, the rest...
I don't know-
you
I
guys
don't
didn't
know-
know that, did you?
I
You
don't
didn't know you
know
got
if I
royalties
should-
for being on Pandora.
I don't know if I should be talking about this.
You might have signed something
You
saying
better
you shouldn't
delete.
talk about
You
it.
better delete this part from the.
No. We don't delete nothing from nothing. I don't know. We don't edit.
I
stuff
don't
around
even know if I get royalties from Pandora. But I signed
knows?
this
Ask your
thing,
lawyer.
and they said, "Well, if you make over $10, then we'll directly deposit it into your account." So hopefully I make more than $10. If not, I should probably do something else with my life.
Yes. So you'll deal with Pandora in exchange for...
But hopefully people will, be listening to Pandora, because I know I listen to Pandora a lot, and like.
We've plugged in too many times.
And then like I'll be like, whoa, what a cool band!
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
true.
buy their
It's
music because I always buy my music. I never steal it, ever.
Well, speaking of, so if people want to buy your music instead of stealing it, how can they do that?
Or they could
This is their
just go
music right here.
online. They could go to iTunes or CD Baby.
Right.
Or mollyjean.org is the website.
That's a good one. Wow.
Or just, hit me up on FaceBizzle.
And the FaceBizzle.
And I'll just...
And you can get one of these
I'll
on your website.
I'll send it to you with a letter. I am a letter writer. I like to write letters. Yeah, it is a
So
lost
you're saying
art.
right now that if
It's
somebody
a lost art. It's a lost art.
buys something, you'll write them a letter?
Man, I tell you, my Aunt Jimmy Ann, she freaks out when I write her letters. She's like, "Oh, you wrote me a letter. You're so sweet. My grandchildren don't even write me letters." And just that right there is priceless.
That's a great idea.
Just write your grandma a freaking letter, people. I mean,
Now
come
you're making
on.
me feel bad. You're making me feel really guilty. I'm sorry, Grandma. I know you're watching. Internet, just take a moment for me to talk to my grandma. I'm sorry I haven't written you.
Here's to you, Grandma! Woo!
Now she'd be all happy, but you could autograph the CD for me.
Yeah, I could do that.
Cool. What else? I mean, your summer has been
So-
full. You have a new album out of nowhere. You go on tour with this Bob Log guy. And that had to have been fun. I'm sure it was exciting. I mean, I'm not
Well,
joking here. I mean, I was
You were there!
I know, I was there. Mr. Linhardt was there the whole time. I tried to be as backstage and behind the scenes as I could.
It was really cool, but there was a behind the scenes to a behind the scenes. Let me tell you about that.
It's not easy, folks.
Okay, so first we get down, we go through Texas and Alabama, New Orleans, whatever. That's not the right order, but we get to Atlanta, Georgia.
You did your shot without me.
I did it for your grandma.
Oh, I missed it.
I did it for your grandma. Anyways, we get to Atlanta, Georgia, and Jay throws his back out, right?
Who's this Jay fellow?
I mean, Mr.
Was this the guy on your
Okay,
tour?
edit that out. Yeah. Mr. Linhardt back went out. And I'm not talking like, oh, my back's out. Like, Oh my God, his back's out. Yeah. But it was a trooper. He only missed one show. I mean, you gotta give it to
That
him.
was true. I did miss a show.
Yeah, because he was in the jacuzzi tub, working on his back.
Yeah.
But all the while this was going on, right? I thought I had like a pimple or something gnarly on my shoulder.
The whole time.
And I was like, oh, whatever, I'll just pop it. And so I squeeze it, and nothing happens. It's not a pimple. So it starts growing, and by the time we're up the entire East Coast, I have this gigantic golf ball thing on my shoulder. So I started wearing sports bras because the straps would go over my staph. It was staph. It was a staph infection. Yeah, and it got infected, and we never have time to take care of it. Cause you get in this groove, okay, wake up, eat breakfast, drive, play a show, go to bed.
Show every day.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I loved it. Besides the fact that I was having this staph infection growing on me, it was probably a good thing that we stopped where we did, because we considered going with him over to Canada. And if I went to Canada with a staph infection, I don't really know how we were going to take care of it.
You probably would have got treated from the cheap. That's what I hear. I mean, I don't want to start talking politics, but I hear you can go there and get shit fixed up.
Yeah, that is true.
They call it, I don't know, whatever, here in this country, socialism or something. But that's a whole nother.
That's a whole nother.
We don't want to talk about. We're doing shots.
No, but so anyways, we're driving back, and we're in Ohio, and I'm all right, I'm starting to get all woozy, and it's pulsating, and and Mr. Linhardt, now the guy that's just thrown out back is driving, so we're all paralyzed, and he's driving, and I'm all right, we gotta stop at urgent care, and I need to take care of this. So I go there, and I'm yo, doc, I think I got a pimp on my shoulder. And he's he tries to pop it, right? And he was you have staph, maybe possibly MRSA. And I was man, MRSA kills a healthy, teenager.
Yeah.
Am I talking too much? I've been doing shots.
Poison.
It was the shots. No.
Poison. No, everybody's wrong. They're encouraging you.
They're encouraging.
Let her talk.
So anyways, they have to lance it, right? They cut it open, and they squeeze out all the pus and stuff. And I'm not very good with blood or anything. And so it's all this blood and pus. So I pass out 4 times. And Mr. Linhardt, he's in the waiting room, has no idea what's going on. I come out, and I'm all bandaged up and white face and sweating. And he's are you okay? And I'm yeah, I'm fine. I got a prescription for this Valium. We just gotta get this Valium, and we gotta get home, because he had to go to work the next day.
Yeah, we had 26 hours to get back.
Yeah, we had to get back. Our last show was in fucking Winooski, Vermont.
Winooski.
And I wrote a song. Let's all drink a brewski and Winooski.
Winooski or Winooski.
Yeah, and I said it wrong. I go, what's up, Winooski? Or vice versa. I still don't remember the name of the town, but they all looked at me like I was a fucking idiot.
Well, I wonder why.
Shut up! You didn't know about Winooski. You didn't even know about Winooski.
No, we gotta be friends.
Okay. Tootsies. Okay, Tootsies. Look at her trying to ease up on her. Hello!
I know that you guys talk and you're all friends, so I gotta impress you.
We're attached.
How impressive. So then you come home and you play a bunch of shows. And now what are you doing?
Me?
Yeah, what's the future for Molly Jean one-woman band?
I don't know. Playing in the streets in Key West.
Yeah.
Stay in school, kids. Stay in school.
That's what you're doing you're doing that now?
That's what I'm doing.
You're going to Florida?
I'm leaving. I'm getting ready to go.
You're coming to Florida, kids.
And then
come on down.
And then I'm coming back, and I think this coming summer There's a rumor about Deep Blues Festival.
I hear that. That's a really big
Which
concert.
is like,
That's a really big concert.
do you think we should do a shot?
Well, that's the name of the show.
For the Deep Blues!
Everyone else thinks you should do one. I mean,
anyways, looks like fucking shit.
what?
Okay. It's getting hot in
Is
here.
it hot? This must be all the stage lights.
He gave me these fucking koozies. I've never felt more vain in my life. I was like, you can't give me a Molly Jean
No,
koozie.
we're gonna use these from now on the show. Because
Nobody buys these. They're $3, and
$3.
I thought that people would buy them.
And these
Nobody buys them.
I have something to say about that.
I think maybe
I have something to
I
say.
think they're too cheap. Is why no one's buying them.
That's bullshit.
I think they need to be $5.
That's bullshit. This right here, guys, check it out.
$3.
It's real foam. It's the
They
real
think
deal.
they think, oh, it's a cheap koozie. I don't want it. You know what? When I went to New York, though, they complained about getting changed, so it should have been $5 when we were in New York.
The other bands just make those fucking ones. The things that like fold up. You put them in your pocket.
I like those better. These are loose. These are like.
Way to promote your product, Molly Jean. I'm sure you're going places.
These are really loose. But you
They're
know,
loose on a Coors Light can because they're small.
maybe if you had a 40.
Drink something besides Coors Light.
I've got some moonshine at the house. I should have brought it. I didn't know that this show was gonna be let's do a shot.
I mean, you signed the contract. Your manager talked to your lawyer and talked to me and my management team, my lawyers. I mean, surely at some point you would have noticed that the name of the show is called Let's Do a Shot.
No, I
with
didn't
Mr.
notice. I thought I was just coming up here.
Jesus Christ, Molly Jean.
I didn't think I was going to be drinking any alcoholic beverages. You know.
What part of Let's Do a Shot doesn't
But
sound like
I had
that?
a little like thing in my throat,
That's all right.
and now it feels better.
Of course it does. Well, Jim Beam.
And I swear to God, a hottie toddy is the best medicine in the world. Oh, I think Franklin's coming in.
She's just mad about all that.
People
It
have,
is true, but I want to
people
go back to that
have
subject.
forgotten about hottie toddies. They think a hottie toddy is
Wonderful.
like an alcoholic beverage. No,
No.
you have to have black tea, Lipton's black tea, your generic whatever, most common tea ever, right? Lemon. A real lemon. I know, you gotta go to the store and buy a lemon and cut it. And put that in there with some whiskey of your choice.
Okay.
I like Jameson. And I like
yeah.
Jim Beam. Right here, we've got Jim Beam.
Falling under pressure. From
And
Texas.
a lot of people like, honey in there. I like honey on the comb because it just doesn't. That's the bee's knees, almost literally. Like honey on the cone.
I mean, that's a good way to describe it.
Oh my God!
Oh,
You just
good.
like put a chunk of that in there.
Damn.
Slam some whiskey, but anyways, if you're sick, drink a glass of that. Go to bed. You sweat it out. You have to not worry about being stinky. How long can this video be?
I don't know. We'll just,
We're just partying. We don't even
how long
care.
this video can be. This is shot in front of a live
We don't
studio
even
audience. It's
care.
as long as these people want to stay here.
Woo!
Yeah! All right! Let's
What?
talk about Molly Jean some more. Let's talk about Molly Jean some more. Tell me,
Why is there more shot?
what else did you do this summer? I mean,
I
what
didn't
else
do
in the world?
anything. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, well, I know for a fact because I work with Solid Audio Production.
No.
And yes, and I know
No, you
I know the insider scoop, and I know that you played with Ape Hanger. You played in a metal band.
I did play in a heavy metal band.
This summer.
That was fun. And you
Yeah,
know
short
what?
stints.
You know what sucks? Like, we didn't get any of that documented. Like, nobody took any. Well, no, there are some pictures.
There's some pictures. Yeah.
From the CD
I haven't
release
seen any
party.
video of you guys playing together.
No.
But they're a sludge
I got
metal
kicked
band.
out. I got kicked out of the band.
Now that's not what came across my desk.
I
heard
felt.
that you were a temporary.
I was a band-aid.
A band-aid.
For this band.
That's very good.
The band-aid.
Yeah. Adam Marcano left the band. They had some gigs.
Because that guy's cool.
Yeah, he's awesome. And he didn't leave the band for any bad
I
reasons.
put up a
quit.
Buka White video, like this awesome blues man. He's like the fucking like boss man. You know, he's like you know, that like I can't even imitate it. But he's like, yeah man, I went out and got every single one of his CDs because I posted some video from him. And I was like, what a cool ass guy. Like, good for him. I'm glad that he did that for Buka White.
Indeed.
Anyway.
So you just what the part that I find interesting about it is, and you know, being an outsider and viewing it from an outside situation, I'm like, what? You're playing bass in a death metal or whatever they are? They're like a sludge metal band, you know.
Yeah, that was cool. It
like
was like don't. You know the coolest riff?
Right.
Ricky Watson, right here. It goes don't da 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 but da 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 but da 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 don't look at don't da 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 da. And I learned that when we were at that barbecue at Will's. I learned it on guitar, even though they're like, you're gonna play bass. And I'm like, I don't wanna play bass, but now I play bass in a metal band.
That's really cool. Like, look, you like the metal? Like,
oh no, I loved it. For me, like, I could get away with standing up and doing, like, fucking rock kicks like this.
I heard about
like
these.
that.
Yeah, I heard at the show.
Yeah,
like the power people. Like,
and I only did one per show. I should have did two, but I did one. Because I wasn't that comfortable with the bass lines I was playing, so I only did one rock star kick.
Yes.
But it was really funny being in a metal band because like it's a whole nother ballpark. And like I remember we were at the Riot Room in Kansas City, and this guy comes up to me. He's like, are you gonna wear that when you play? And I was like, yeah. You know, I had on.
What were you wearing?
I had on, I don't know, like a blouse, you know, but it had like flowers. It's very feminine. Something that somebody in a metal band would not wear, I guess. Whatever, suck my cock. So I mean, like, I was more concerned about learning the bass lines than what I was wearing, but I was very amused by this man or boy who's like, you're gonna wear that and play an ape hanger? But I understand because I replaced Adam, who was like, he was a metal man, and I'm not a metal lady. I mean, I like metal. And I eat chia seeds.
Really?
Yeah.
Where do you get chia seeds? I don't think layman public knows anything about this either.
Well, like your average health food store would probably carry chia seeds.
Mm-hmm.
I put them on salads and things.
Really?
I live with a bunch of raw vegans. Me personally, I like meat.
Who doesn't?
But you know, I have
aliens.
Yeah. I wonder what an alien tastes like.
Molly Jean.
Sorry, I'm blabbing.
No, we've run out of time.
I
Molly
drank
Jean.
all the juice.
No, there's still half a bottle. We're gonna drink it now, folks. It's for all you naysayers to go ahead and start.
All you naysayers.
Start going in, shooting down the gossiping on the interwebs. We're gonna finish the bottle. We're gonna do it after a song, though. We got things going on here. We got a schedule. This ain't no pony ride. We've got.
This ain't no pony ride, bitch.
We do have a schedule and such. So Molly.
Can you do this?
That's in the schedule. That is definitely in the schedule.
Come on. It's you start first
Can I do
is your elbow.
Oh yeah, I can do it.
Oh yeah, you don't even
you think I know
you
how to
don't
do
need
this?
directions. Me and
Wow.
we're almost synchronized.
Are you entertained? Would you guys like to see Molly Jean play a song? Who would like to see Molly Jean play a song? Alright, we're gonna play a song.
But we're gonna have to have an intermission because I have to pee.
No, that's fine. There is a commercial break. For those
We
of
should
you
do
watching on the internet.
In this break, we should do the chia pet and
It
the
might be.
and the clapper, because those were always
Might
like
be.
back to back.
When we come back from commercial break, we're gonna have Molly Jean playing a song just for you on the interwebs. For you, internet. Just for you. All right,
like
we'll be
the
right
internet.
back with Let's Do a Shot with Mr. Linhardt and Molly Jean, one Whoaman band.
King and Queens. Grass is greener on the other side. At least that's what I hear from time below. They ain't fooling me. They always tell me that they got a better life. They switch it up and then they throw the wife. Is that good?
Alright, folks, alright. Wow. What a performance. Holy cow, people. Go out. Get it. MollyJean.org. You can get the Molly Jean One-Woman Band CD. Hillbilly Love. Check her out all over the interwebs. She's got YouTubes. She's got Facebooks. You can Google search. There's no reason for me to go on and on like most people do about all of the ways that you can contact. Google search people. Do it. Google. Blah, blah, blah. And I want to personally thank everyone for coming to the first episode. Thank you, Internet, for coming to the first episode of Let's Do a Shot with Mr. Linhardt. And I couldn't be more happy for my first guest to be...
Is this my beer?
None other than Molly Jean One-Woman Band. She's a classy lady, folks. Go out and buy her CD. Support her cause.
Oh, man, am I
Send her
classy.
to Florida. She's a classy lady. Okay, so Molly Jean, thanks for being on my show.
Oh,
Good
thank
luck
you
this
for
summer
having
in
me.
Florida.
Thank you.
And I hope
Stay in school, kids.
Come back to Missouri and see us. We love you here. We do. We really do.
I really didn't know this was going to be as much fun as it was. I had a blast.
Well, of course. I know, huh? Like nobody does. Everybody's getting their complimentary shots right now, so they're really happy. All right.
Wait.
Why did you let that beast in here?
Wait, you guys. This is Fran.
We let her in on the
She
studio.
has
She's insane.
ADHD.
Yeah.
You think she want to drink some whiskey? Look at
Of course she
her.
does.
Look at her.
Molly Jean One-Woman Band. Let's do a shot.
Let's do a shot.
Cheers, everyone.